there. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness. So glad that you're here. So glad I'm here. It's a celebration that we're here and able to direct our awareness, direct our intention, and rest in what is groundless even. So, welcome, welcome. It's very cold outside again today, and I don't think it's snowing, but I can't really tell. There's some blinds in the way, so I'm not able to tell whether it's actually flurrying or not, but it's still very cold, and which makes me nest. I want to drink warm beverages and sit in my home and read lovely books and just be. I was up a little later than normal last night. I was recording today's podcast. Nothing like waiting to the last minute, but I started and stopped it 4 times before I got to where I was going. So if you haven't yet, download today's podcast. It's called The Super Bowl of Bodhicitta. So quite fun. So as I said, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're here to meditate together. And if you're struggling in any way with your meditation or having a daily practice, you're in the right place. And the words I can tell you is that it is a bit like riding a bicycle. The first time you do it may seem odd and unbalanced, literally, and you fall down, skin your knee, that sort of thing. But we get back up and we try again, and try again. And our practice is much like that. But instead of pedaling and balancing, it's more about training your awareness of where to rest. So this moment, this space right now, this, if you want to think of it as time that you're awake in right now, without looking at the clock or trying to time it as this second or this minute or this hour, presence is right now, and it is timeless. So don't try to muck it up with the ideas and concepts, made up concepts of time and even space. You can perceive without any of that intellect what presence feels like, and feels like to be sitting at ease in this presence. So you don't have to try. So I'd like you to even think of this as unmeditation, non-meditation, not dualistic of this and that, calm and chaotic. These are just concepts. So this presence is without intellect, without desire, without prejudice or bias. This moment, this consciousness is just really just available. So you don't really need to do anything but sort of not follow as those typical stimuli arise and try to drag you to those usual places of distraction, thinking about the past, thinking about the future, thinking about what color you want to paint the trim on the house in the spring. Those things are really distractive thinking, and it's not that those thoughts in their own are bad or wrong, but in practicing and retraining our attentive awareness to be here and now and not get caught in the Shenpa of those arising thoughts and emotions, feelings, and sensations, but instead just be here and present and sort of sit back and be the viewer of the parade going on in front of you. So if you're struggling, my advice is to stop trying. And I don't mean don't sit and don't show up here to meditate. Still mark that time and sit with your intention of rerouting your attentive awareness to here and now, where it's easiest. Where it's easiest. The spirit is comfortable here. Our souls, our consciousness is very comfortable here because it's natural. And natural awareness is here in this moment, and free of bias or prejudice or preference. So you see, as we sort of let go of all of those instruments, the steering wheel and the gas and brake, and emergency brake, and directional signals, and all of that, let go of that. There's no need for all of that. And no need to try to intellectualize your practice, but instead just be here, present. Easiest to watch the breath, to retrain. You don't have to, we're not training ourselves to watch the breath as our life moves away from us or something happens. It's in this container of stillness that we're retraining our attentive awareness to be present, so you can be present as your life is arising in front of you. We're taking the blinders off for our run in the park today. So just really be present, and it's easiest to watch the breath coming and going, as everything does, comes and goes, comes and goes. So with that, let's ring the bell, which means it's the beginning of our meditation period, and we'll ring the bell again when it's time to stop. So just be here and present, and do your best to keep bringing your attentive awareness time and time again back to this moment, as mundane or as profound as it may look. Just be present. Begin taking some long, slow, deep breaths. Letting them come and go. Letting them find the lower belly where they can expand. And then release into relaxation and ease. Letting the breath just come and go. Opening your heart and your arms, your mind and yourself to this present moment. A warm and affectionate welcoming. Hello, present moment. And sink in. Just be here. There's nothing that needs your attention right now more than you need your attention right here. So enjoy the stillness and the movement, the stirring and the resting, all here. This moment is the only moment. This moment is the most important moment. And therefore we dedicate and offer up our attentive awareness. So straighten your spine, close your eyes. Remember, natural body is not too tight and not too loose. Natural breath and energy, finding the hara, the bottom of the belly, resting. A natural heart-mind, open, curious, present, awake and aware. You're here, you've arrived. Take in this moment in every way. important to notice when preference arises in your experience, in your meditation practice. Not that preference isn't part of our existence and the ego mind, but natural mind has no preference. So you can see it as ego mind arising and ego supporting its preferences. So when we can sit in that consciousness that is unbiased, we know that's natural mind. So we can sit and appreciate that display and the calmness, the peacefulness that comes from that, rather than stirring the waters with like and dislike and want, craving, even aversion. So keep that in mind. I'll be back here tomorrow, Buddha willing, to meditate with you again. So hang in there, practice, find your center of ease and calm, non-preferential, non-biased. I'll see you soon. Bye now.